Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today's video is actually a review video on a brand new product that just came out from Rare Beauty, and it is this right here, the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener from Rare Beauty. I ordered mine from Sephora. I just checked and they are currently sold out of every single shade, so it must be a popular launch, and I am here today to let you know whether or not this is worth it. I already have a couple of reservations, but I'm keeping a positive mindset about this. As you can see, I do already have the top of my eyeshadow done. I did my eyebrows, and then I also primed my face. The foundation type product I'm wearing is from Rare Beauty as well, the Rare Beauty Skin Tint, which is one of my favorite foundations of 2022. It has a beautiful medium buildable coverage with a very radiant finish, and I love it. I just felt like the Rare Beauty Skin Tint and this Under Eye Brightener were meant to be together, so I put it on today. The only concern I have so far, by the way, is just that it says that it has a light coverage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it under my eyes, of course, but I'm going to do color corrector under one of my eyes and no color corrector under my other eye, and that way I can see, you know, how I like it best. Here's what the packaging looks like, pretty similar to the packaging of her glosses, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's see, I want to compare them side by side. Yes, bigger than the gloss packaging for sure, but actually maybe not the actual container. It's just the cap that is taller. This says 0.12 fluid ounces and the concealer is 0.13, so there's not really a huge difference between the sizes. If you have a Rare Beauty gloss container, you pretty much know exactly what you're getting. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This retails for $24, which is $5 more expensive than her previous concealer. Hopefully it's also 5 times better, we'll see. And it says it is a super lightweight liquid that visibly brightens, hydrates, and awakens the under eye with a sheer, flexible coverage for a fresh look in a flash. It's a liquid product with a radiant finish and a light coverage. It says with this one you can achieve a no makeup look, and that it visibly reduces the look of dark circles still. It claims to last all day, to not crease. They all claim to not crease, and they all crease, but we'll see. To not cake, and to not settle into fine lines or wrinkles. So very high promises from this one. The doe foot applicator on this one is pretty interesting. It's like a little metal ball type of situation. Let's see if the camera wants to focus. There you go. And I got mine in the shade light medium. I was going for the lighter shade, but I figured since it was a brightener, I didn't want to get anything too light, so I went for the second shade. Hopefully it will be okay. For reference, the tint that I'm wearing is 26W. Anyways, as I was saying, I want to use it at least on one side of my face with a color corrector. I'm going to be kind, and I'm going to apply the color corrector on the eye where I have the darkest circle, which is actually this one. I almost got confused. See, this dark circle is darker than this one, so I'm going to color correct the darker one, and then I'm going to test it on its own on the one that's not that bad. I have a clean REPHR number 36 brush with me. This is my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, which I put underneath any concealer usually anyways, and I'm going to color correct right over my purpley areas down here. I was going to actually apply the color corrector under both eyes, but I do want to test it on its own as well. So here's my eye color corrected. Did I do the wrong one? Shit, I did the wrong one. Okay, so it's going over the worst eye, I guess. My mind, where are you? Okay, so I color corrected the easy eye, and then I left the darker circle down here, so we'll really test it out now. Anyways, let's go ahead and apply it. I'm interested in seeing how this little ball situation works. I guess I'm going to dot it on. It's not like it gets a ton of product out, only the tip of it is kind of covered in the product. And with that same brush, I'm going to tap it out and diffuse things. So this is the color corrected side and the brightener on top. First of all, great news. The color I grabbed was not too dark for me. It actually works perfect with the color of the skin tint. And now let's go ahead and do the darker circled eye that isn't color corrected. I'm going to add a bit more right here. It has a super lightweight consistency to it. It's very liquidy, which I actually really love. All of my favorite under eye products always are the most lightweight because I have lines and they love to crease like crazy, and I find that lightweight, very liquidy type products are the ones that perform the best underneath my eyes, which is why I was so interested in testing this one out. That's actually amazing. It says it has a light coverage, but this is the under eye that doesn't have any color corrector underneath at all. And I dare say it looks even better than the color corrected one, because I feel like the peachy hues of the color corrector are coming through on this side a teeny tiny bit, and this side right here looks bright and perfect, and none of the purple is coming through, at least not yet. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed so far. I'm extremely picky when it comes to concealer, but this seems to be the type of concealer that maybe, hopefully, might work for me. Knock on wood, because it's been a while since a new concealer came out that I really loved. So let me get close to the camera right here. Again, this is the color corrected side and the non-color corrected side. I know you guys can see this looks brighter. And let me look up. Is it creased? Let me know. Let me check with a mirror. It definitely moved around a little bit. I can see it kind of getting in some of the lines underneath my eye there. But it's not terrible because it is a very thin product. It seems to be a little bit more forgiving, and I also haven't set it with any powder yet, so let's go ahead and do that next because I feel like that is going to help it not crease at all, hopefully. I have my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder here. This is the tone up setting powder, and a very fluffy brush that I'm going to press the powder into, tap off the excess, and then tap that powder underneath my eye. Same thing over on this side. And I haven't set the rest of my face yet, so I'm going to also powder the center of my face. I'm going to do a 5-hour wear test on this one. I was editing a video all freaking day that I uploaded a while ago, and so I don't have a lot of time to do a very long wear test, but I feel like 5 hours for a concealer is good enough. After 5 hours, I don't know that it's going to do anything crazy, especially because it's not like my under eye areas get any type of oily or anything like that. All I'm looking for is whether or not it's going to crease and whether or not it's going to maybe fade a little bit, and I feel like 5 hours is a good enough time to test that, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Anyways, it is 5:06 p.m. We're going to go till midnight, and here's what it looks like now that I have applied concealer. Looking up for you. I feel like it looks pretty good. I definitely don't have the smoothest under eyes, but they are super nice and bright at the moment, which matters. So I'm going to finish up my makeup, and I'm going to come back for my first check-in, hopefully in around an hour or so, and we'll see how things are going. I'm back, and I obviously finished my makeup since you've seen me. I don't know where time went. I've been filming since you last saw me, and I thought it was going to take me an hour to finish what I had to film, but it is, come on, 9:23 right now. So it took me more than 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours to do that. But I am now back for our first check-in. I put lower lash mascara on, and as you can see, unfortunately, things are looking a little creasy. You can see the creases there. It also made my mascara transfer, and I'm blaming it on the concealer because I put waterproof mascara on, which means that this concealer has oils in it that are touching my bottom lash mascara, and it's making it melt, which honestly, it's definitely a girl with long lashes problem because my bottom lashes touch my concealer area, so I've been putting waterproof mascara underneath my lashes during the past week or so, which temporarily solved that problem, except that with this concealer it doesn't seem to work. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. I don't know what to do about my bottom lashes. Maybe I should just stop putting mascara on them altogether. but then that's going to look horrible. I'll have to figure that out. This is the under eye where I don't have the color corrector underneath at all. I don't think this concealer, in all honesty, I don't think this concealer is a light coverage. I would say it's a medium coverage because I've been wearing it for 2.5 hours, and yes, it's creased, but you can't really see my dark circle that much. I would say it's more of a medium coverage concealer, which is above expectations, to be honest, and I do still like how lightweight it was. I might have to find a different way to set it or something in order for it not to crease, because I don't want to say I hate it. I don't want to say I hate it based on these first impressions, since I do really like how thin it is. This is the side where I did apply the color corrector, and now that it's been 2.5 hours, I do think that this side is hiding my dark circles better, but not by a whole lot, if you know what I mean. What is really bothering me at the moment, even more than the fact that the concealer creased a little bit, is how much mascara transfer I have underneath my eyes. What do you guys think? It definitely doesn't look the best. I can already tell you it's not going to be my new favorite concealer I've ever tried, because it does crease a little bit underneath my eyes. But I also don't hate it. I like that my under eyes look bright, and I like how thin it is. I might just have to find a better way to apply it or something. I'm not giving up on this one quite yet. I definitely want to make it work. But anyways, this is just 2.5 hours in. Hopefully my mascara will quit transferring, because that's very annoying. And I will see you guys in a couple more hours for another checking. I'll give you another update later to see how things are looking. I haven't touched up or anything. I never touch up my under eyes. So this is pretty much what you saw plus 2.5 hours of wear. Anyways, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. I'll see you guys later. All right, I'm back, and it is 12:36, so it's been more than the 5 hours I had promised you. However, this is not going to be my final check-in. I'm actually going to wear this tomorrow, and I'm going to do a no makeup look. I'm going to just wake up in the morning and throw on some no makeup. I'm going to film a bit, show you what it looks like in the morning, and I'm going to wear it tomorrow as well to give it a bit more of a fair trial, because I did put it on with a very kind of glam face situation going on today, and it's supposed to be a more lightweight product. My verdict for today is that it's honestly better than I thought it was going to be, because it gave me more coverage than I expected to begin with, which is definitely a great thing. Is it as good as it could have been? I'm not sure, because it did crease a teeny tiny bit, but honestly, it's such a thin product that you can barely see those creases. Verdict is still out. I'm going to do a no makeup tomorrow with it, and at the end of the day tomorrow, or after a few hours, whatever, I will tell you my final thoughts on this Rare Beauty under eye highlighter situation. Oh my god, I'm tired. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, it's the next day, and I woke up super late. I did go to sleep very late last night, so I don't feel very guilty about it, but I need to go downstairs and edit. So I'm putting magic cream on and my Glow Recipe eye cream. Just tapping it down here. I'm literally just going to do 2 steps for this no makeup. I'm not even going to do my eyebrows, because I'm just going to be editing downstairs. So step 1, my Denison balm to cover up some redness. See, just rubbing it in really well. And the same thing over here. Can't forget the forehead. And now for the Rare Beauty under eye brightener, I'm going to just, with the little round bowl, depuff my under eye. I think that's what it's supposed to do, which I was surprised it didn't say anything about the little metal bowl in the description of the product on the Sephora website when I was reading it yesterday, because I feel like the metal tip design is unique. I think it's supposed to be for puffiness underneath the eye, so you can kind of roll it like this. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a unique aspect of this product, so I would have mentioned it there. Anyways, just massaging my under eyes, taking away my puffiness, hopefully. And I'm just going to blend it with my finger today for my no makeup. That's quite a bit of brightness, and once again I'm surprised at how much this product actually covers, because it said light coverage and so I expected less. But this is great. I think it has great coverage. A medium coverage that's really good and really bright. I'm just going to go over my eyelids with whatever is left on my finger. And I'm going to apply a little bit of brown mascara to my top lashes. And so this right here is my no makeup. I'm debating whether I should put some powder on. I don't think I'm going to do any powder. I think I'm just going, well, maybe I do because I want to see if it creases. I'll do powder under just one eye, just to compare, just in case. I grabbed my Laura Mercier tone-up powder and I'm just pressing it underneath my left eye. Ooh, I really like it with powder actually. Okay, so this is my no makeup look, powdered versus no powder, and I will be back in quite a few hours to tell you my final thoughts. It is 11:30 right now, so I'll be back in the afternoon at some point, maybe 6-7 p.m. We'll see. Here's what it looks like up close, by the way. I'm back, and as you can see, I have not had a glamorous day today, but I have been monitoring this under eye brightener from Rare Beauty, and it's almost 7 o'clock right now. So I'm here to tell you how it lasted throughout this 7+ hours. Honestly, I really actually do like it. I don't think it's going to become my new favorite concealer because my current favorite concealers give me more coverage than this one, and overall wear a little bit better than this one. However, I do think that it is a great concealer for daily use. This no makeup that I did today, I feel like my under eyes look brighter. I don't look as tired as I would if I didn't have any makeup on at all, and it's lasted beautifully throughout the day. I was very surprised that it actually covered a lot more than I initially thought it would, and as far as the creasing is concerned, all of today it basically didn't crease much. By the way, if it has worn off a little bit right here, it's because I did cry a little bit earlier. I'm okay though. But I was kind of like wiping it a little bit. Anyways, as far as the creasing is concerned, as I was saying, it's not that visible because it does, I feel, crease a teeny tiny bit, but it's such a liquidy thin product that you can literally barely tell. You can only tell if you look at it like this close, you know? So overall, I give it like an 8 out of 10, and I do think that I'm going to continue to wear it, especially on days where I just want my makeup to look very natural. Like I said, it's not going to replace my favorite concealers that I use for more glamorous looks, but it is a pretty good concealer for a daily basis. And this is me having what I consider to be darker than average dark circles. If you have barely any darkness or purpliness going on underneath your eyes, you're probably going to like this one even better because it does cover quite a bit, and you probably don't need as much coverage as I do. So hopefully I'm not all over the place with these final thoughts. I do like it, but I just don't think it's becoming a new favorite, but I do see myself using it for more natural makeup looks. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe before you leave. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.